Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Nishakimi. My number metric is 071419. Impact of COVID-19 evidence from Malaysia stock market. Firstly, MCO has also impact the tourism industry, suffering loss of RM45 million in tourist and expenditure, with all economic loss combined across industry during MCO 1.0. Malaysia suffer a total of 2.5 billion per day. Second is COVID-19 affect the Malaysia stock market because many businesses and market in Malaysia collapse, resulting in an economic and market recession. Lastly, by using regression analysis, a study by Young et al. 2020 found that the number of COVID-19 cases in Malaysia had a significant negative relationship with KLCI. They indicate that COVID-19 outbreak in Malaysia had significant effect on KLCI.
My name is Ahmad Fazal Adam. My nomometry is 071535. My topic is about what type of economy method in Malaysia. Malaysia has a mixed economic system which include a variety of private freedom combined with centralized economic planning and government regulation. Malaysia is a member of the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, and the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Next, we move to literature review. In less than 12 years, the Malaysian economy has experienced two financial crises. The Asian financial crisis began in Thailand in July 1997, and the Malaysian ringgit was severely affected within days. At its lowest point in 1998, the gross domestic product rate in Malaysia was 7 and 3.36 ringgit. The global financial crisis struck Western nations quickly in 2008. Malaysia economy during the COVID-19 phase, according to Surviving the Storm, the most recent issue of the World Bank Malaysia Economic Monitor. The country economy is expected to shrink by 3.1% in 2020 as a result of a sharp slowdown in economic activity brought on by COVID-19 and measures taken to contain its spread. As the outbreak subsides, the World Bank anticipates that growth will resume in 2020 at a rate of 6.9%. However, the immediate outlook is unusually uncertain at the moment.
My name is Muhammad Ishafuddin. Will tell you about the outcomes and useful of this research. On 27 March 2020, the government of Malaysia announced economic stimulus packages, namely Prihatin packages, valued at RM250 million to ease the financial burden of the citizen. 10 days later, Malaysia also announced additional economic stimulus packages, Prihatin Plus, valued at RM10 billion to ease the financial burden of small and medium enterprise. This may help the 9,000, 907,000 SMEs in Malaysia that contribute nearly 40% of the gross domestic product of Malaysia. In addition, the COVID-19 outbreak has affected the global supply chain and disrupted the global economic system. Baldwin and Mauro 2020 stated that the economic system was experiencing three shocks. First, they stated that household spending shall be reduced due to the unpaid holiday or experience during COVID-19 pandemic period. Second, they mentioned that lower aggregate demand also tends to disrupt the import and export activities for affected countries. Third, The manufacturing sector was also affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, since the people and businesses should apply the wait-and-see approach and postpone their orders from manufacturer.
My name is Muhammad Fitri bin Mat Shukri. My metric number 070584. I will talk about research and suggestion. The COVID-19 epidemic has caused Malaysia to face a number of economic issues, which can be addressed using a variety of economic concepts and approaches. A few examples are: first, demand and supply analysis. This approach can be used to understand how changes in demand and supply for goods and services affect prices and economic activity. It can also be used to identify potential solutions for addressing imbalance in the market. Second, cost-benefit analysis. This approach involves weighing the cost and benefit of different options to determine the most efficient and effective solution. It can be used to evaluate the potential benefit and cost of different policies and intervention designed to address economic challenges. Third, game theory. This approach involves analyzing the strategic interaction between different parties in order to understand how they make decisions and how those decisions affect outcomes. It can be used to understand how different groups and individuals may respond to the different policies option and to identify solutions that are mutually beneficial. Fourth, microeconomic analysis. This approach involves analyzing the behavior of individual firms and households and how they interact with each other in market. It can be used to understand the factors that influence consumer and business behavior and to identify policies that can improve efficiency and fairness in the economy.
I will continue with the conclusion. The study contributes to finance literature by investigating the impacts of the COVID-19 outbreak on the performance of the Malaysian stock market by using daily data covering 31 December 2019 to 18 April 2020. The Kuala Lumpur Composite Index and 13 sectorial indexes were used in these studies. Regression analysis as the dependent variables. Brent crude oil price and financial market volatility were utilized as the independent variables in the meanwhile as process for the COVID-19 epidemic. The results of the regression analysis show that practically all sectors of the Malaysian stock market were considerably impacted by the number of COVID-19 instances. Prior to making any investing choices about the Malaysian stock market, investors are advised to keep an eye on changes in the country's COVID-19 case count. However, only a small number of sectors appear to be significantly impacted by the COVID-19 incidents in China and the USA. It is interesting to note that the Malaysian stock market responded inconsistently and lagged to the number of deaths in China. The price of Brent crude oil and the measure of market volatility were also shown to have a considerable impact on the Malaysian stock market. Due to Malaysia's oil exports, these are two external concerns that investors should take into account during the COVID-19 epidemic phase. During the COVID-19 epidemic phase, the study assists investors in understanding the critical aspects to take into account before making any investment decision in particular sectors. The results of this study further highlight the significance of monitoring external factors in addition to the quantity of COVID-19 cases. Researchers can expand the analysis for more in-depth study by utilizing a longer sample time and exploring more process for the COVID-19 outbreaks. That's all from me. Thank you, madam.